Dave. Sorry. So, essentially, one important thing that I need to understand for passing guard or opening the guard or uncrossing the feet is that I need posture, okay? My right hand is gonna be a post that adjusts to his head and shoulder movement, because if he's moving his head this way, I need to adjust, and I need to make sure that post does not get compromised, because if he moves his head and I do not move my arm, I'm fairly susceptible to arm locks because he's got an angle, or he can literally pull me, just bring my posture this way, okay? And that's not good, because now I'm not utilizing my pyramid or triangle, which is my knees and hand, okay? My second post is this hand. So what they're gonna do is, typically they start trying to break your posture, collars and so forth, but I just need to make sure I have my posture. I need to move my head in the same direction, which is opposite of the way he's breaking my posture. If I see it's his left hand that's in the collar, I need to use my hands and tilt that way, because you're gonna be pulling me into here. I can move here. I don't wanna switch hands here, okay? If he's got his left hand and I move this way, it's much easier for him to break my posture. Are you right-handed? Yeah. So right here, typically I'll put the right hand in. My left hand is the second post. I can put on the shoulder and I can create a problem for him to break my posture. And I always need to have my head up right here, because the head down right here compromises my posture. Pull down a bit. Just even that right there is just enough. If I create my head, neck, and shoulders as one unit, and I post and I look up, my posture is very strong, okay? So I need to make him feel he can't break the posture. Next thing I need to do is I need to put pressure on his feet. So what would you put your left hand? Yeah, right here, okay, good. So as I'm here, I want to keep him more so flat, and I want to be able to shift my weight, my left knee, right knee, and sometimes a little bit forward to flatten him out, to sit back even more. From here, my right hand is posting on his kind of sternum here. I go to the hip, and I push the hip down. I'm gonna tilt to the right to move my left knee. I'm gonna tilt to the left to move my right knee in his tailbone. And I'm now gonna bow my back. Okay, as now immediately as I do that, my knee comes right through here, and I start going right away for that lock splitter. Stepping over, and I probably go that way, just to not give him the under, okay? Right up. You notice, so I'm here, here. So I need to be able to constantly tilt. So for me to get my right knee in his tailbone, I need to shift my weight on the left knee. But I need to move my left knee out. So I shift my weight to the right, move my left knee, and then I shift my weight to the left while keeping it sit down, and my back is bowed right here. So as I keep here, now the question is, which way do I go? I probably tend to go this way here, because it prevents him from closing the guard or recrossing his feet, okay? And I can keep driving here, okay? Sometimes when you uncross your feet and then you go here, he's able to now transition into some kind of a guard, and he's here, knee shields and all that kind of stuff. It's a little bit more constriction here. I'm going right up the middle for the log splitter. Here, and be able to be here, head, shoulders, arm here, okay? So I tilt right, move the left knee, and I'm using my right hand and left hand as the right knee goes here. Here, pull myself through, and I keep driving. I don't even have to step over that leg. As I keep his left leg hooked with my right staple here, and I keep control here. So I want to keep him more flat. If you notice, this foot is not out here, because he'd be able to hook it, okay, right here. Yeah, and I don't want him to do that, because he's good at doing it. So I keep the windshield wiper here as my left thigh, knee is driving into his inside groin thigh area. Right? And now from here, look, you're here, and you're here, and then I can pass. Bring it out. Actually, out. So I got the So what I do is take the slack out, because this right here is not going to be good for me here. So I take the slack out and roll it in. So now I can shift here. So if they put their right hand in, my left hand is a post, then my head's up. So as he pulls, he's pulling to my left hand and on my right post. So now here I can roll him flat here, and go to the hip, sit back. Okay, move to the right knee, move my left knee, move my right knee, and keep his hip pinned with my left hand. If I fail to do that, he will lift the hip, and he will slide it up here. And you see how he breaks my posture? And I gotta reset. Here, here. Here. Go this way. I'm just gonna walk it out this way here. You're gonna drop your chest. Get a nice cross face here. You're gonna keep this foot stapling his bottom knee, his left knee, as I keep driving my chest forward. I want to keep this stapled. I don't want to let him unhook this leg, because then my left leg will get trapped in a half guard here. I keep him flat. And my left knee is wedging him also and keeping this foot out of the way. I'm getting hooked. Okay? Also, I don't want to do this, because he will hook my leg underneath. And then he'll elevate me here. And then it's a problem here for me. So you want to keep all of these positions in a way to where you don't compromise your position, and your ability to restrict movement is very effective. So keep driving forward here. This foot hooks, I can move it back a little bit, create a little bit of space here. And then we pass. All right, next time. Your left hand is going to push on the hip. So your right hand, look, slack, together, roll it. Okay, hand on the hip. So here I go from the hip to the shoulder. He pulls a bit. And here my right hand post into the hip. Push that hip down. I'm gonna tilt to the right, move the left knee. I'm gonna tilt to the left knee, move the right knee. And now my back is bowed. Break it. And I bring this through, and I pull my elbow knee. So go here, drop the chest, hug the head. Keep him flat. This knee wedges him here, because I don't want him to be loose. You see how he can move his hip around a little bit here? Yeah, that's good for him. I want to keep driving this right here like a wedge, flattening him out right here. So now if he tries to move a bit, it's harder for him to move, and I'm restricting his movement here. Move that right leg back, bring my left leg, left knee to his left hip, and then we get to go. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. For those of you who are new, work with somebody who's not trained. Sure. Yeah. This is very basic.